Why, deuce take the old witch. Another day and she would have married me. My name is Andrew Martens, and I'm playing Sergeant Merrill.
My name is Angela Christine Smith. I'm playing Dame Carruthers. I would have to say my favorite moment is singing When Our Gallant Norman Foes. It's the closest thing to Wagner in the GNS repertoire, and I really get to tap into that meaty, big sound.
Just to be able to sing with, all the people that I've come to see at NYGASP for the past, 3 or 4 years now. It's really just fun to actually be on stage with everybody.
I like that Dame Carruthers is so strong. She's in charge and doesn't put up with anybody who doesn't honor the time. Then she gets a little softer later on in the show and has some fun romantic moments. Even though they might not be reciprocated at first, he comes around.
I've been waiting my whole life to sing the older gentleman, and I finally get to do that. What motivates my character the most? I would say loyalty and friendship.
Well, what motivates Dame Carruthers, I would say, is power and loyalty. She really is the keeper of the tower. She says there's not a stone in its walls that is not as dear to her as her own right hand. I think that Dame Carruthers would be the CEO of a top financial firm, making tons of money and in charge of everyone.
I think he would be a modern-day police sergeant. He's in charge of his men, and he's keeping the peace and keeping the order, and yeah.
Audiences should come see Yeomen. The music is ridiculously beautiful. I'm getting chills on stage. So if I'm getting chills on stage, just imagine what's gonna happen out in the audience.
It's not even an operetta, it's not even light opera. I would say it tips into the very dramatic opera realm.
The screw may twist and the rag may turn, and men may bleed and men may burn. O'er London town and its golden hoard, I keep my silent watch and ward.
The tower bonds are but a thread of silk compared to the conjugal fetters which I, fool that I was, placed upon my very own hands. From the one I broke readily enough. How to break the other? Hello, my name is Thomas Valenti. I'll be making my role debut as Colonel Fairfax, and it's also my first time singing with NYGASP.
Hi, my name is Amy Maude Helfer. I am singing the role of Phoebe, and I've sung the role 3 times before, including with NYGASP at the International GNS Festival in the UK.
Hi, I'm Matthew Wages, and I play Wilfred Shadbolt. This is the second time I've played this role.
Out of the entire show, my favorite moment has to be in the Act 1 finale, and there's the most epic moment of patter between the other yeoman and I, and then the entire chorus joins in. Musically, it's so metal. I have it in my earbuds all the time, just walking down the street.
I get to open the show. Most Gilbert and Sullivan shows open with a chorus, and it's very unusual that the show opens with a solo, and more specifically with a female solo.
My favorite part of the show is in Act 2 when Jack Point convinces Wilfred to tell a lie so that he will train him to become a jester.
My favorite thing about Colonel Fairfax is that he's the definition of an opportunist. He'll take whatever deck is dealt with him and turn it into his favor.
The thing I like most about Phoebe is that she is so playful and flirtatious, but she's also really smart and comes up with ways to solve problems.
He has a hand in with every character in the show. First of all, his love and a really obsession with Phoebe, and his want to become a jester with Jack Point. Wilfred dabbles a little bit here and there in their stories.
I think a modern day job that Phoebe would have would be either like one of those sipping wine and painting things, or sipping wine and stitching.
I think he would work on like startups or something, and just like he'd be the guy that's like always got, hey, I got this idea, let's go do this. He only has beanbag chairs in his office.
As a modern day job, Wilfred is a head jailer and an assistant tormentor, so I thought he would be perfect for the TSA.
Audiences will love the Yeoman of the Guard because of the scale. It's like Verdi in its music and like Shakespeare in its libretto. It's really unusual for Gilbert and Sullivan to write like this.
guess it speaks to a lot of what we're experiencing in our world today, whether it's otherness or misinformation. I think it's just a great story.
This cast, I mean, we have a lot of new people, and there is not one weak person. Down to the chorus members, they are so strong, and really anyone could play a principal role.
Odds, bodikins, what does it mean?
I don't really know where I am in this show.
Oh, sir, a pretty wit, I warrant you. A pretty, pretty wit. Hi, my name is James Mills, and I am playing the role of Jack Point, the strolling jester. I am returning to the role, and I am absolutely thrilled. This is a role I did when I was 21 years old in summer stock, and it quite literally changed the course of my career.
Hi, I'm Natalia Hulse, and I will be playing Elsie Maynard, and I have not played this role before. My favorite moment of the show would have to be the Act 2 finale. It's just such a poignant moment for Elsie, and it's just gorgeous. It brought me to tears even just listening to it.
My favorite moment of mine in the show is a great moment in the second act when Jack Point is struggling to come up with a way to get back the love of his life, Elsie Maynard, and he concocts a crazy scheme with one of the jailers of the Tower of London. And between the two of them, they come up with an idea of how they're going to trick everyone in the tower and get exactly what they want. What I like about Jack Point is he's very real. I am an actor. I went to school for acting, and I've been pounding the pavement in New York for 20 years, and that is Jack Point.
She's so different from any character that I've been able to play. There isn't a malicious bone in her body. She's surrounded by kind of all of this chaos, and she's so steadfast through all of the hijinks that she's being put through. You want to root for her, and you want everything to work out.
I think Jack Point is motivated by a lot of things. There's love, there's greed. I think most importantly, it's survival. When it comes down to fight or flight, Jack Point is going to flee.
I will kind of go back to the word duty. She is so bound to what is expected of her. Even if she's put in a situation she doesn't want to be in, she really sticks to her guns, which sometimes goes against what she wants.
If Jack Point was pounding the pavement today, I think he would be an out-of-work actor.
For some reason, the first thing that comes to mind is that she would be one of those like singing waitresses.
I think audiences should come see The Yeomen of the Guard because it's so different from all the other Gilbert and Sullivan operas. It's the only one set in a real time and a real place with a real character. Sir Richard Chumley was a real person. He's buried in the tower.
It's such a unique piece in the canon. It's a little darker, it's a little more real, it's not as topsy-turvy. It is so decadent as one of their pieces, and so it's definitely not one to miss.
Come see the Yeomen of the Guard.
Come see the Yeomen of the Guard.
Come on and see Yeomen of the Guard.
At the Kaye Playhouse.
October 25th and 26th. One weekend only.
One weekend only.
Sport Live Theater.